Alright, buddy. My name is Johnny Scoville. This is Chase the Heat. I've got a neat pod today. This is from Randy Keaton, Keatley Farms, the Red Monster. Got a hair on this Red Monster. Look at that. It looks like it's wet. It's just the coolest looking pepper. Alright, now I'm going to weigh this. It's got a pretty cool story behind this pepper, the Red Monster. Now, someone just made a comment to me recently, and I get so many I can't remember everybody's name, but they said, I have a suggestion, Johnny. Don't be offended. And I'm never offended by anything. My skin is like that thick. They said, maybe you could take the stem and the label off, because that's affecting the weight of the pepper. Agreed. So, here is... This is a 9-pound pod. Okay, so this pepper is 9 pounds. Now, before I eat this pepper, I want to tell you a little bit about this. Folks, created by Randy Keaton, the Red Monster, there are two crosses that they've created. They're in the process of developing. One is a red brain strain crossed with a Reaper. And the other pheno cross is the Jigsaw Reaper cross. So it's certainly it's got some scary parents and has potential to be a frightening pepper. And I love the looks of it. It just has that look of a hot pepper. So I'm gonna a ridiculously wet knife blade. Do you guys see that? You know, I never can get it right. You can kind of see it a little bit there. Wet blade. All right. Look at how oily the inside looks like. You guys see that shine on the inside of the pepper wall? That's capsaicin oil. Pretty decent placenta. There's more placenta on the top portion of the pod than the bottom portion. And if you look, I cut it fairly evenly. So it's kind of the center of the pepper. It has that super hot Chinense aroma. Now I've got to the point now where I can tell like a 7-pot Primo or a Reaper. I can smell. I can smell that. If I was sleeping and you waved under my nose, like a dog waking up to a bone, I'd wake up. I'm like, that's Reaper or Primo. I can sort of smell Reaper and Primo. I'm just getting super hot with this. It's super hot. I don't have any water here, so we're just going to munch this down. All right. So anyhow, from Randy Keaton, thank you, Randy. This is Red Monster. Wish you guys could see those. It's so funny. It's almost like one acorn starts an avalanche. One acorn will hit a branch, and then 10 will fall and hit other branches, and before you know it, like 100 acorns hit the ground. It's pretty funny. Anyhow, I'm Johnny Scoville, the Big Red Monster from Randy Keaton, Keatley Farms. It's Chasetheheat. All right, it was a slightly floral. Now, for those of you who are watching for the first time, a floral taste with a pod, for me anyway, is sort of soapy, perfumey, like perfume or cologne. It just has kind of a nasty flavor. This was minor. The floral flavor was minor, but you know what this had a lot of? It was very bitter. More bitter than most pods I get. And that could just because of the extreme level of heat. It's as hot. I mean, it's a hot, hot pepper. You know, the bitter flavor and the floral flavors are already gone. That's neat because they dissipate very quickly. They're just left with this incredible flavor, this Chinense super hot pepper flavor. It's on the front of my tongue, right there. A little bit going to the back of my throat. Boy, it's a hot one. It's still climbing. It's a hot one. I mean, if this is like, this could be, listen, this is ranks. It's as hot as any pot I've had this season, probably. Maybe not. Pretty close. Pretty close. It's a hot pepper. This is like way hotter than normal. I've had so many Reapers that weren't this hot. Sometimes Reapers are weird. Reapers are either, you know, here's a weird thing about a plant. You can have a Reaper plant and pods all over it and pull a pod from this side and a pod from this side. They'll have varying levels of heat and flavor, so pods tend to vary. But this is hot. There's nobody, I don't care who you are as a chili head, if you're a hardcore chili, you're going to eat this and say, this heat will get your attention. The tongue, the burn is mostly on the front of my tongue, middle of my tongue. I'm digging it though. Great flavor. And it's way better tasting after the initial shock of it kind of goes away because you lose that bitterness and the floral, and all you're left with is that super hot pepper flavor. It's peaked, so it probably would end up being like a 3 for me. My tolerance is kind of high right now. I'm eating a lot of peppers. It's towards the end of the season. All the peppers are hot and angry. And so this, for a non-chili, this would be like an 8. Hey, Blue Jay. Boy, what a cool-looking bird that is, huh? Hey, dude. What a cool-looking bird. Boy, the colors on that thing are amazing. What a pretty bird. Hey, come here. Wouldn't it be cool if you flew over here? I dare you. He's not going to do it. I smell like peppers. Well, he's sure checking me out, though. That's a cool thing. Anyhow, but if I could turn that camera and let you see him, I would. He's so cool. Got a big point on the top of his head. He's wearing a crown. Pretty cool bird. Anyhow, thanks for hanging out with me. If you guys want to try some of these really great peppers, go to the description box and you'll see a link for Randy Keaton. Super good dude, super good friend of mine, great family guy. He is a solid guy. So go to the description box, you'll see a link for Randy. Click the link. Get some of these pods, but do me a favor. When you get these pods and you eat them, don't just eat them. If you don't upload your own video, go to the comment section and leave a comment on mine. I want to know what you think. Right here is the pepper. See that? Right there. Click that pepper when you do your part of the Scoville squad. I'm on your team and you're on mine. I want to be on your team. I want you to be on mine. So click the bell after you click the pepper, and what we'll do is we'll notify you so you will not miss any of these. Finished the first year with an average of more than 2 videos per day for 2 years. It's pretty cool. We're going to give you a lot of great content. You keep watching. A lot of traffic here in the neighborhood. I'm Johnny Scoville. This is Chasetheheat.